Gregorian calendar. The Gregorian calendar is the most widely used calendar today. It was introduced by Pope Gregory XIII in 1582 to reform the Julian calendar. A year has 365 days, and an extra day is added every 4 years, called a leap year. However, not all years divisible by 4 are leap years. If the year is divisible by 100, it's not a leap year, unless it's also divisible by 400. This system better aligns with the tropical year, the time Earth takes to orbit the Sun. It also ensures Easter stays in the spring season. Julian calendar. Introduced by Julius Caesar in 45 BC, the Julian calendar became the standard throughout the Roman Empire and Europe for over 1,500 years. It calculated a year as 365.25 days, adding a leap day every 4 years without exception. However, this made the calendar about 11 minutes longer than the actual tropical year. Over centuries, this small error caused noticeable seasonal drift, which eventually led to its replacement by the Gregorian calendar. Hijri calendar. The Hijri calendar is a purely lunar system, meaning months begin with the sighting of the new crescent moon. It has 12 months totaling 354 or 355 days per year. Since it doesn't follow the solar cycle, Islamic months like Ramadan or Dhul al-Hijjah shift through the seasons over time. The calendar starts from the Hijra, the Prophet Muhammad's migration from Mecca to Medina in 622 CE. It plays a central role in Islamic rituals such as fasting and the pilgrimage. Hebrew calendar. The Hebrew or Jewish calendar is lunisolar, combining lunar months with solar years. It has 12 months, but to keep Jewish holidays in their appropriate seasons, a 13th month is added in 7 out of every 19 years, known as the Metonic cycle. Months begin with the new moon, and days start at sunset rather than midnight. This calendar is used to set dates for major Jewish festivals like Rosh Hashanah, Yom Kippur, and Passover. Chinese calendar. The Chinese calendar is a lunisolar system used for thousands of years in Chinese culture. It has 12 lunar months, each starting with a new moon, and periodically adds a 13th month in a 19-year cycle to stay in sync with the solar year. The Chinese New Year typically falls between late January and mid-February. In addition to marking festivals, it is also used for agricultural dates and astrology, including the 12-animal zodiac cycle. It remains widely used today to determine auspicious dates, weddings, and traditional events. Hindu calendar. The Hindu calendar is a collection of regional calendars across India, including Vikram Samvat and Shaka Samvat. Most are lunisolar, using lunar months while aligning the year with the solar cycle. It is highly complex, incorporating constellations, nakshatras, and planetary positions to determine auspicious times for rituals and festivals. Major celebrations like Diwali, Holi, and Navaratri are based on this calendar. It also plays a key role in Hindu astrology, known as Jyotisha. Buddhist calendar. The Buddhist calendar is used in many Southeast Asian countries, especially Thailand, Myanmar, Laos, and Cambodia. It is a lunisolar system similar to the Hindu calendar, but counts years from the death of Gautama Buddha, around 543 BCE. Thus, the Buddhist era, BE, is typically 543 years ahead of the Gregorian calendar. While officially used only in a few countries, it is widely used to mark important Buddhist festivals such as Vesak and Asalha Puja. Iranian Persian calendar. The Iranian calendar, also known as the Persian or Solar Hijri calendar, is one of the most accurate solar calendars in the world. The New Year Nowruz begins precisely at the spring equinox, usually on March 20th or 21st. It consists of 12 months. The first 6 have 31 days, the next 5 have 30, and the final month, 30 days, has 29 or 30 days, depending on leap years. It is used in Iran, Afghanistan, and nearby regions. Its precision in tracking the solar year makes it ideal for civil and astronomical purposes. Maya calendar. The ancient Maya had a very advanced calendar system. They used 2 calendars, one for rituals, 260 days, and one for everyday life, 365 days. They also had a long count to track thousands of years. This calendar shows how deeply they understood astronomy. Ethiopian calendar. The Ethiopian calendar has 13 months, 12 with 30 days and one short month with 5 or 6 days. Its new year falls around September 11th. Because of different calculations, it's about 7 years behind the Gregorian calendar. It's still officially used in Ethiopia and Eritrea. French Revolutionary Calendar. The French Revolutionary Calendar was a new system of timekeeping created after the French Revolution of 1789. Its purpose was to break away from the old royal and religious systems. It was officially introduced in 1793, with year one starting on September 22nd, 1792, the day the French Republic was proclaimed. The year had 12 months of 30 days each, with names inspired by nature, like Vendémiaire, grape harvest, or Brumaire, fog. The remaining 5 or 6 days were called sans culottides and were used for festivals. The traditional 7-day week was replaced by a 10-day decade. However, due to its complexity and lack of public support, the calendar was abolished in 1806 by Napoleon.